What's up, guys? It's your boy Texas Game here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Tornado Survival Series video. Today we are building our radar dome, and next to it will be our National Weather Service building. We have a storm moving in. What I went ahead and did is I built the yep, I know I'm still in creative. Yep. But right now it kind of works for me. And in case oh, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. A tornado may form at any moment. Thing is, I think we're getting the bear's cage right now. Oh no, there it is right there. Okay. Since it's right above us, since I don't think we're gonna get it. But one thing I already did is I blacklisted the radome block, which means in the event a tornado comes, it won't destroy the radar. And that was something I kept getting problems with, was the radar. Like, I get if you're trying to have to replicate maintenance, but for if you're on like survival, if you're playing survival, it you really don't want to have to, you know, I don't know the recipes for these, but I'm sure it's not very simple. I'm doing a stone um support and base, since um the radar has before, my radars have gotten hit dead on, and the only thing I've lost was the actual radar. um you can also use this as somewhat of a tutorial. What I do is I put the radar on an extra block. I believe it has to be a oh, there's twins. Okay. I believe it has. I don't know if it has to be that, but I do it as it anyways. Of course, you don't want corners on here. You want to look similar to a actual radar dish, and you want it to be 3x3. Nope, looks like that one touched down pretty quickly. But yeah, we shouldn't be worry about getting it destroyed by any tornadoes, especially since they're going that way. So many form, come closer to, go this way, a little bit more. That's why we're only getting tornado warnings. And there we go. I think I just heard it make the sound. Let me do it again. I think I heard it. I don't know. Put some torches on here. All right. Let's also, real quick, while we're at it, we could put this, go ahead and put all that up. Oh, wow. We have a major tornado hitting it. And normally, our radar would have gotten damaged, but you can see it got out fine. But We have some major. We also actually have some ground scouring. We actually have some ground scouring going on. So, um, that's luckily everything on our roof seems to be okay, and looks like it was mainly um our two most southern um sirens got damaged, but with the addition of the National Weather Service building, I am going to be I might expand it out. But with the addition of this National Weather Service building, I am going to be I am going to be making it where it's a little bit, there's more siren coverage over here because they're the closest one's that one, and there's in last video I could barely hear the tornado sirens, and even though I have my volume turned down, that's mainly to make it better for y'all. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is fix all the tornado damage, and I well, it looks like it's fine unless it gets directly hit. He's got directly hit, so I'm gonna fix these houses, fix any damage that I got done, and we'll get started on designing the National Weather Service building. So yeah. or get damaged as quickly. So yeah, I would say that tornado would probably was about maybe EF2 damage. It didn't damage the cobblestone on that one. It just destroyed the wood on it. So I would say probably EF2, EF1. My preliminary report say that. And I was gonna go build the National Weather Service now, but now I'm fixing roof damage because the villagers can't do them themselves. Good thing is, it's only a few bricks. Nothing too. It's nothing like a whole roof. You know. I'm just going. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh, you got a big old hole in your roof. You didn't file your insurance claim? Oh, I am the insurance claim. My bad. My bad, bro. My bad. I think that was from that before. Let me fix this because this has been getting on my nerves for quite a while. I'm sure it has been getting on the nerves of the villager as well. Yeah. Thing is, hey, the demolition crew does not mind having to um, demolish things. All right. I'm not too worried about it. It is, after all, only a funnel. You know? It'd be different if it was on the ground. And I think it came this way and then just made a U-turn. Which is shocking. I'm not sure in service. I'm outside. I can see it. I understand a tornado may form at any moment, but still. I still don't believe it's going to form right now over the directly over the village. Right? I think there's another rotation above us, so we have another outbreak. I'm gonna be shocked if today's a high day. So after during all this building, I've decided that it's going to be important that our National Weather Service building, it stays strong. Oh, you got confirmed tornado. Oh, we have double rotations. Thing is it warning that one? Fix my fence before someone tries to break in. I always try to make sure my fence is good. House is finally fixed after quite a few days of not being hit, not being damaged, being damaged. Let me I'm gonna put this up, put that up, put all this up, put this up, that up, put all this up, put that up, that up. I can put that right there. Where's the siren at? I know I had a siren before. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, I can give me all these torches. That way they can all be in one spot. Please not the village. I just fixed it. Yeah, let me go downstairs and take a look at, and see what the National Weather Service is saying. That one's turning. You have another rotation right here, which isn't in our warning area just yet. But you basically have one coming from the west, one going north. You basically have not a tornado outbreak. This is a tornado apocalypse. Let me head outside since I can't really die. Oh, there it is. Let's see, did it hit any houses? No, it didn't. That one's right there. It's on the ground. Thing is, it's probably very, very weak. Anyways, so what I am going to use is I'm going to use some granite and brick for the National Weather Service building, along with reinforced glass. Oh yeah, let me place some new torches on the roof because every time a tornado passes, it tends to take them off. Oh, an egg. Let me get polished granite. That'll probably look a little bit nicer. All right. Let's go ahead and get that, because the entrance is gonna be right here. By the way, this building shouldn't really get damaged too much. You know, if anything, the windows will get blown out. You know, that really will be the gist of the damage. You know, nothing, you know, not much structural damage. Excuse me, Cal. I'm trying to build. Alright, another thing we can do is we can go ahead and head over here, go to client settings, no, server settings, and require WSR88D, which is basically a completed radar. So if we go over here, you know, usually it would just look pixelated. It currently, and now it still looks. Right now it's not a better radar. If anything, they should make it where if you have it turned off where you require it, it should make it where it looks makes it more enhanced. But if you have it where it require it, it shouldn't. Thing is, if you're debating on getting this mod, I recommend that needs to go. Actually, this can stay like that. I recommend you know, doing your research. One of the main things is making sure that your computer can handle it. You know, I'm not trying to you know, get at that. You know, you may have a bad computer, but you know, my computer barely can handle it, and you know, there'll be times where it lags. So yeah, you want to make sure that your computer can handle it. All right. don't even build it that high. Probably to there. Alright, looks like we have another tornado warning. So this main very must be another outbreak. Or a severe weather outbreak. One thing I really haven't been doing is paying much attention to the radar, which is kind of like the main thing. Yeah, I spawned it for a little bit, but you know, really after that, I really haven't. It's mainly been thanks to warnings, but thank God none of them have. Like there you go, you know, tornado may form. They all been, you know, they might form. No, none of them have already been, you know, already on the ground, which is actually very, very good for me. Because then you don't really have to worry about, you know, anything in terms of like high damage. You know, I can't wait to see what this mod has in store next. Trying to be careful. I'm not gonna make a day again. It's only thing that's really gonna get damaged is everything else other than my house and the National Weather Service. Besides, I think I saw it going away from the away from the village. Now it'd be different if it let me just look quick. Hold up a second. There's two of them. There's one coming this way and one going away. Yeah, look, there it is. Thing is, it legit just did 0 damage. Like legit, it just did 0 damage. Wow. There's another one. The one going away from us. Rip. Alright. There we go, and then I'm gonna fill in the rest with just regular blocks. And put torches on the corners. Just keep area lit up. Right? Do that. That right there. And that right there. For the flooring, I am going to do, oh, not yet. Do for flooring. Let me go ahead and grab a regular oak door. Actually, I need the side flooring. I'm gonna do deep slate tiles flooring. Yeah. All right. Let's light this baby up more. Alrighty. National Weather Service building is done. Let me real quick make a path. And get deep slate tiles again. No, that chisel deep slate. I need tiles. There we go. I don't need all this anymore. Alright, let's go ahead and we finished the National Weather Service. Off camera, I'm going to start moving, not like bedroom, but at least the stuff in the radar room. It's gonna I might keep it down here, you know. Thing is, the EAS block, it deserves to be in the National Weather Service building, but right now it's on the floor of the National Weather Service. I like it, you know, that's underground, simply because the fact that it is in a well, it's, you know, it's 3 stories underground. It's in a hill, underground, under a well-built roof, you know, under well-built floors, you know. Thing is, then you have this where it's even more well-built. So, you know, I may even, you know, I might cave and just be like, you know what? What the hell? Why not? Eventually, what I might do is I might eventually build a bridge once this area is full, you know. Thing is, I already know once eventually when we fill this area up, we might get a El Reno type tornado, and it is going to have to cause me to rebuild everything. But you already have a nice, good building, you know, real life player size plot there. You know, you got some decent plots there. I can always fill this in here. You know, the village looks much nicer without all those spots of water. You have some rotation right there. Yeah, National Weather Service building is done. Our radar is done. We have it set up where we require it. So, thing is, also, if we get hit by a tornado, if the radar even gets sideswiped, it won't get damaged because I have it blacklisted. So it shouldn't get damaged. Looks like we have a a cell coming in. So another outbreak in store for us. But believe that is it. So yeah. Off camera, I'm going to fill it in. I'm gonna make a basement where I can either ride out tornadoes, probably put the I might end up leaving the EAS block and all that down there just so I can, you know, make sure and just, you know, keep like water stuff there. I don't know. I'll let y'all decide in the comment section down below. Let me know. But yeah. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. And remember, keep chasing.